back, guys. I'm KP,
And I'm Gino J.
the real estate gurus, and today we just want to stress the importance of transparency during all real estate related transactions, whether you're a wholesaler, realtor, real estate agent, what have you. And I'm gonna let Gene jump out the gate with this one about the importance of it.
Well, guys, if you're new to the channel, we're both realtors, we're both investors. I've been doing this for 13 years. Kelly's been in like 7 years. As an agent, I've sold over 2,000 houses. Kelly sold a bunch of houses as well. Done a ton of wholesale deals. Built a new houses. Done a ton of flips. So we've done a lot of things when it comes to real estate. So that's just kind of our background, our knowledge. Yeah. But like he said, one of the importance of just being transparent, especially when you're doing, real estate, whether you're an agent or even a wholesaler, you really want to be able to communicate your intentions. Because there are a lot of wholesalers out there who act like they're trying to buy a property or they're the buyer, but they're really not the buyer. And, it gets a lot of people in trouble. And sometimes, it just makes wholesalers as a whole sometimes just look bad because sellers feel like they've been swindled because nobody's been transparent or honest with them. Mm-hmm. It's cool to be a wholesaler, but it's the way that you can do it. Like if you're talking to a seller, tell them that you're an investor. Maybe you have a partner or you have people that potentially buy the house, but you have to let them make that decision if they want to work with you instead of coming out acting like you're buying the house, but your ass really ain't buying the shit.
Right.
So like transparency is definitely key. So what's something you want to chime in and add to that?
Yeah, like you say, like this video is about the transparency because that's the most important thing when it comes to wholesaling. Because you can either lie and lose it all, or lie and gain, but in the end, you still losing everything. So it's best to just be truthful from the beginning. Like if we find a good deal and we know we don't have the funds to close, we're gonna let them know from the beginning, listen, I think your property is a great property and I think I can get it sold for you. But first I'm going to need a contract on this between me and you. That way I can help you get the property sold for the amount of money that you're requiring it. But if you be like that from the beginning, instead of, oh, I'm gonna buy the house, oh, I'm gonna close, and then you get an actual closing date, haven't found the end buyer, now you gotta keep using your unilateral rights to push the closing date back, and now you just looking bad. When from the beginning, you didn't have the whatever the amount of money is to close on the property or had the funding in order. So it's just best to just be honest and outright, not outspoken, but honest and outright from the beginning. That way you can reassure the homeowner or the person selling the house that you're the right person for this, because it's millions of agents and wholesalers in America right now. Yeah. So you're not going to be separated from them by saying, oh, I can do it. Just be honest from the beginning. Like, listen, I know you want to sell the house and I know how much you want to sell it for. Can I help you get that money for you? And in the meantime, with me helping you, if I don't personally buy it myself, I know people that will, and I just need this agreement or this contract and this assignment agreement that allows me to shop it around for you. Because if you don't have the funding in order, you're not even ready for double closing. I let Gene bust that down to you.
Yeah, but as a as a realtor, obviously a realtor, you can legally you can sell people houses. Mm-hmm. The thing with a wholesaler is you have to have a contract to purchase that house, right? Like Kelly said, because if you don't have a contract, then legally you're practicing real estate. So when you have a contract to purchase, now you have equitable interest to purchase the house, and then that gives you the rights to to market that property as long as you guys agree to that.
Right.
So definitely being transparent with sellers are key. And a lot of times being transparent with sellers are key. If something goes wrong, then like the finger's not pointing at you. People like, well, okay, he told me from the beginning he was trying to wholesale the property,
right? And
so he didn't get a buyer. No hard feelings. It didn't work. But like if you saying, "Here, you gonna buy it," and then the shit don't close, and now you looking some type of way, and everybody feels some type of way, because sometimes people be in a situation where like they really need to sell. They could be, you know, they need to sell because they're moving to a different city, or you know, something happened. They just need the money, and now they're depending on that money. And now you done tied up the property and can't move it.
Right.
You know, so that's definitely key. And then, you know, anything's negotiable. Like you got a lot of people out there that's with it. They say, okay, you got buyers. You know, I'll give you 2 weeks to try to sell the property. Right. You know, if I can net, you know, my 160 and you making 5 or 10, it's better for me to do that than maybe even listen with an agent. It ain't always the right thing to go with an agent. You know, depending on the person's situation. But just being transparent gives you an opportunity to help the seller figure it out. You know, if you are a good wholesaler, you know.
And another thing about, because we're on the wholesaler tip, but back to the traditional side of real estate, like Gene stated, both of us are agents / realtors. So it's best for the realtors and agents that's watching this video to be very transparent as well. Because if you're walking to a situation where you're asked to list this property and you know it's overpriced, just voice it and go from there. But don't keep that inside, because at the end of the day, if they never sell their house and the listing expires and someone come behind you and sell it for the price that you think it should have went for, you're going to feel some kind of way. So it's just best to be honest and transparent about every real estate related transaction that you encounter.
Yep. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, this is you know, a good video for you guys. I hope you had learned some good tips. Definitely hit the like button below and subscribe to the channel. As always, please leave comments, ask questions. We always answer questions. And again,
I'm KP.
And I'm Gino J.
The Real Estate Gurus. We'll see you on the next one.